Morning, girls. How are you? I already put on my eye cream and we're putting on this lid lifting treatment by City Beauty. I might be kind of hooked on this stuff. I'm always really skeptical of like skincare stuff, but I really like it. I feel like I can feel a difference. It makes my eyeshadow look super good. I don't know. And you need like the tiniest bit ever. Good morning. Okay, I have to make a hair tutorial today. So we're going to do quick makeup. It's honestly probably going to be a lot of the same stuff we've done all week. It's Thursday, which is my Friday. I made a cappuccino, which I almost never make fancy coffee at home. It tastes like SHIT, to be honest with you. TBH, not worth the time. That's why I just stick with black coffee, I guess. I mean, I've had worse, but it's not very good. I'll tell you that right now. We're gonna choke it down. I still made a pot of black coffee, and I drank a couple cups of that, but I thought, I'm gonna make a fancy coffee. Why? Why spend 10 minutes? Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. Our SPF color corrector makeup primer. I have not had one bad comment about this stuff, which is crazy for an SPF in my opinion. I am obsessed with it. And I don't feel like I'm someone that says I'm obsessed with, like sometimes I feel like people say in every video, I'm obsessed with this, and it's like, how can you be obsessed with every single product you've ever used? You know what I mean? Like, you're obsessed with 10 different brands and types of primer. I don't know. This stuff, I found the best deal ever on Amazon. I have it linked in the description. $8.98 for two, somewhere in there. Two of these. And they're good. They actually work. They don't pill up under makeup. They're not greasy. It dries down beautifully. You can totally wear it just like this if you just want your SPF and a little color correction. Or it is the best makeup base. I love it. A total summer must-have, in my opinion. And for the price, you can't beat it. To me, with that price, it's like, even if you hate it, like, obviously it would suck to waste $8. But to me, if I buy something for $8 and I don't like it, that's a give to my nieces. Give to my daughter, give to my sister, you know what I mean? I'm not super worried. And yeah, I think you'll like it though, because so far, everyone that's ordered it has liked it. So I'm impressed. Anyways, what's everyone up to today? I also want to give you an update on these nails. Yes, they're looking a little janky because they're like actually growing out. These are glue-on nails. I have not re-glued one back on, and I even went to the pool for like an hour, hour and a half last weekend. Today will be day 15. I put them on not last Friday, the Friday before that, which is crazy. They are holding up so well. It's the Red Aspen nails, which I guess I do have a link as an affiliate. I didn't realize I got that just from the PR package or whatever, but I did link it. So if you are a glue-on nail girl, try these. I'm missing my eyebrow thing. Hold on, guys. Oh, here it is. Hiding. All right, one more day of work. I can do this. This is all I've been using lately. It's like $3-4. Wet n Wild Mega Stay Extreme Hold Brow Gel. I'm using the clear. So it's basically just to comb my eyebrows. And that's basically it. That's all I've been doing. So far, it's working for me. I'm just kidding. Maybe it's not. It's like a cat party in my alley today. I can hear a bunch of cats meowing. And I think they're trying to get into my dumpster. They love going in there. I really don't care if they're in there, to be honest. The only thing is, like, if they drag some trash out, but I don't think they can get the lid open now. Anyways, it's like wild town cats, or I don't know what you call them, but they're like not people's pets. They're just, it's like a mixture of people's pets, I think, that like go outside and meander the town, along with like actually wild cats, like that are just, I wouldn't call them feral, but I guess that's kind of what the term would be. Like they don't have any owners, they're just born to the streets, you know? They love to get in my dumpster and eat the food out of there. All right, pressed powder, you know the drill. Good morning. I don't know if I can see comments, because I think I saw Dawn and, oh, it finally came through. Good morning, Marty. I was gonna say, usually Dawn and Robin are pretty fast to comment, not that you wouldn't get busy, but I'm like, oh no, is it gonna be one of these days? Thought maybe I wasn't gonna be able to see them. All right, what are you guys up to this weekend? Anything cool? Anything fun? I'm gonna go visit my grandma one day, so I'm excited about that. And that's really about it. Hopefully enjoy some nice weather. Get ready for a camping trip we have coming up. Fishing trip. I guess I'd call it more of a fishing trip than a camping trip. And yeah, not a whole lot. Good morning, Robin, in your cutie shirt. Thank you. I've only worn this once. I don't really know why I bought it, because as you guys can probably tell, teddy bears isn't exactly my style. I think I was like watching too much Instagram or TikTok or something, and like the gingham and the teddy bears and like, I don't know, my kind of style is kind of trendy, so I think they made me like want to get one. And I still think it's like really cute on them, like the butter yellow, you know, the kind of style I'm talking about. Like more of a preppy-ish. Super cute, but super not really my style. So I don't know why I even bought this, but I've only worn it one other time, so I was like, I should wear that. Okay, powder is on. Be sure to drag it down. This is the hard part about makeup. I feel like your neck never gets as tan as like your shoulders and your arms, but you want your makeup to kind of match everything, and if you don't drag it down, you have like a line, you know? Because obviously your neck is always shadowed. Not sure if you see my earlier comment, just listening as usual. Okay, I didn't. I only see, the first one I saw was Marty's. So that's why I thought maybe I wasn't going to be able to see comments. But thanks for jumping on, even if you're driving to work, Dawn. And thanks for commenting. I wouldn't think of you as trendy. You have a unique style that we love. Thank you, Robin. Yes, I wouldn't think of myself as like preppy. I definitely like some trends, or like, you know, fashion trends that are popular. Like, I don't feel like I have to wear something different than everyone, but I also don't necessarily jump on every trend, which I feel like most of us are kind of like that. You know, like certain things you're just like, that's not really my style. Or like, sometimes I say, ew, yuck, I hate that. Like when a trend first comes out, and then the exposure therapy, I guess you could call it, seeing it over and over and over in different ways people style it, makes me want to get stuff that I initially hate. Does anybody else get that sometimes? One thing I don't think I'll be hopping back on, and this is like, I know so many people like it, but the capri trend. Capris do not look good on me. They never have. I am way too short. I do not think capris are typically, obviously there's always going to be someone that they look amazing on, but typically I don't think capris look good on like petite body type, short body type. So I will not be getting on that, because for one, capris usually just look like short pants when you're my height. And I don't know, I just don't think capris are cute. I'd rather wear shorts or pants myself. I prefer like a grungy pant over like a preppy capri, but that's me. Like, I'm not trying to wear khakis on my day off. You know what I mean? Like, that's a stretch. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Nicole. What are you guys up to? Robin, I am 5 feet tall. I have actually been the same height since I was 8 years old. How weird is that? I skipped a grade. I skipped second grade. And in third grade, so I would have been a second grader. Everyone else was a third grader, right? I was the tallest girl in the class. Then I never grew again. I was actually the tallest kid. I think there might have been one boy that was taller than me. Maybe. They look really good on long legs. I don't have those. Me either, Jerry. And also, I feel like capris typically look good on people who either, like, have a pear shape, like a big booty, bigger thighs, or they're, like, super skinny. You know what I mean? Yes, Robin, yes. So, capris, not really for my body type. At all. I do really like, so if you guys are taller short, or they have normal sizes too, but one company that is really good for pants at getting a big variety of sizes is American Eagle. So if you have not checked out American Eagle and you're like really tall, really short, or you just like cute jeans, American Eagle is really good. They have pants in extra, extra short. They're too short even for me, okay? So they have extra, extra long, extra, extra short, all the way to extra, extra long. So extra, extra short, short. You got what I'm saying? And then long, extra, extra long. So they have a nice, good variety of sizes. And they go all the way from like 000 up to like at least 18. Maybe they even have further in like plus sizes. I can't remember. But either way, they have a nice big range. So check them out if you're kind of in the category like me where you don't really fit in like just regular lengths. All right, we're going in with the same blush. I think this will be extra cutie with our shirt today. We've used this all week, but I just feel like it's going to go good with the little pink pops in my shirt. This is Lychee. This is one of Ophir's blushers. I love a lot of Ophir's products. I really, really like Lychee blush. I really like, and two other ones that I use a lot are Long and Berry and Apricot Fruit. Or no, I use Apricot a lot. Almond Fruit. It was just called Almond, but then I think they changed the name to Almond Fruit. I wear all four of those quite a bit. I love every single cream blush cheek stick. Depends on the day. They are so good. Anyways, if you need a good blusher, Ophir, they are good. Yeah. All right, let's just do this. We're just gonna kind of do regular makeup. I'm gonna do some, hopefully fun, space buns today. And then kind of like put some curled pieces in the front. So ideally, maybe the hair is going to be like most of the outfit today. We shall see. So I really want the Dune palette, I think, today. Ophir also makes really, really good eyeshadow. They're practically the only eyeshadow I use. Like once in a while I'll grab an old one or a new one just to like switch it up and do something fun, but I use Ophir eyeshadow like almost every single time I do my makeup. Okay, I'm thinking these would be kind of cutie with like the little tan. So let's go with the more yellow one, Driftwood. You know what I was thinking about last night when I was like getting ready to take my makeup off and stuff? I'm like, how is putting my makeup on and taking my makeup off, like putting makeup on is the best part of my day, only to be tied with taking that makeup off. Like at the end of the day, I cannot wait to get the makeup off my face. But I also can't wait to put it on every morning. How silly is that? Good morning, Barbara. How are you? Really? You are a camping girl. Yes, actually, so we are staying in a cabin, so it's more like glamping. These are not like fancy cabins or like lodges or anything, but we have toilet, shower, AC, window AC, still AC, all of that. Sometimes if my dad comes, we stay in his camper, which is also really nice. Same thing, you still have AC. If we stay in my dad's camper, usually we don't really use the bathroom so that he doesn't have to deal with draining it, since there's like a campground bathroom, you know, and like a shower and stuff. But yeah, actually, I was born and raised in Montana. So hunting, fishing, I've been doing it forever. It's so funny, and it's not their fault. So if you ever take like a hunting trip, do not like stress about this or anything like that. But once in a while, Cody will have like female hunting clients, and they like can't find the animal in the scope, or like they don't shoot quick enough. And I'm like, I can tell they did not go on a hunting trip with their dad as a kid, because if you did not shoot quick enough, like, you weren't doing that again, honestly. My friend's dad, he had a little more of a temper. My dad's pretty patient, but he would be like taking us on like some pretty intense hunting trips for the age. We're like 11, 12, because she was older than me, so she got to hunt first. There was no youth hunt when we were kids. We're walking, we're waiting for these elk, like we are doing the full thing. Anyways, one year we waited in this draw or whatever, like kind of up on a hill for these elk to come through a draw, which is just like a little, 2 hills, and then the elk come in between. Forever. It was like really cold. I remember my feet were asleep, my hands were asleep. I mean, we had our full winter garb on, but like we didn't move, and it was cold out. So everything was falling asleep. I was freezing. It was not fun, to be honest with you. And finally, the elk come through, and of course, she can't find hers in the scope. So we were both gonna shoot, because there was like multiple elk. Anyways, I hit one, and she blasted off into like no man's land. I don't even know where she shot, and I was like, what elk were you shooting at? And she's like, I just shot as soon as you did so that I didn't get yelled at. And then she like pointed at like some she saw over there. I'm like, those are a really long ways away. She's like, yeah, they looked a little closer in the scope. I'm like, well, everything usually does. But anyways, my point is, like, even if she didn't have an elk in the scope, it was like just blast off into like a tree or something. So you didn't get yelled at. So you learn to like find things in the scope much quicker. Find it with your naked eye. Put the scope on it. We're both quick at it now. We're both animal lovers, like we really are, but she's like, this was my best childhood friend. We were like inseparable in elementary school, and then her parents got divorced and she had to move. So in junior high, we kind of hung out less because you just get older. We were in different towns, and we still hung out a lot, but it just wasn't obviously daily. Anyways, she is like, doesn't hunt anymore because it's too sad for her, basically. I see luxurious style. You mean like instead of hunting? I don't go hunting that much anymore, to be honest, but I grew up doing it, and I can do it. And fishing and all that stuff. Good morning, Kenya. Wearing some type of makeup every day ensures that I will be washing my face that night. So true, Jerry. Especially eye makeup. I might sneak out of doing it. So true. After getting our own travel trailer, I can't even imagine staying in a hotel. Love it, and ending the night with a campfire is the best. Yes, exactly. So I will say, like, good morning, Tina. I know, we got the teddy bears. My dad, it was like, so with her family, she lived on a ranch. And so that was the camping. And then every year, her grandparents took care of these cows in the mountains. So I would go with them, and we'd go with them and stay up there for the summer. Anyway, the couple times my dad took me camping, not so fun, because it was a lot more of like a big drunk fest for the adults. And not a good time, to be honest. My dad's wife that he had when I was growing up, she actually passed away recently, so I won't say anything like mean, but she was basically crazy. They were always fighting. She drank a lot. We all know the couple. So yeah, not that fun. It didn't go that much because, having to take kids when you're really just there to get obliterated, kind of cramping the style. But if my dad took me hunting, he's usually with his dad, so that was a little more kid friendly. But when we went like to the mountains in the summer, it kind of felt like the whole summer was basically one giant camping trip. Anyways, we had a lot of fun as kids. And still to this day, like she lives in another state. We hardly ever see each other. But we still talk like whenever, you know, something reminds us of like being kids or I don't know, anything like that. We text each other. Birthdays, holidays, that kind of thing. So yeah, that was camping and stuff. Definitely familiar with it, but this is like, and I've stayed in tent camping and stuff, of course, but this is a lot more not that kind of camping. Like I said, we have AC and all of that, so which I appreciate. Like I know some people are like, that's not real camping, or I don't know, whatever. If I have the choice between a tent or some AC and a toilet, I'm taking the AC and the toilet every time. For sure. Okay, I'm trying to find, yesterday, you guys reminded me that my best eyelash situation has always been with Ophir's waterproof mascara, which I kind of think retired. I gotta go look and see if it's on the website. I'm gonna be really bummed if that was the case, because you guys were right. That absolutely curled my lashes and held the curl better than anything else ever. But I don't know where it is, so I might just have to say, might just have to skip that one. All right, let's do a little whatever. It's caning no matter what, if it's in the woods. Oh, camping. Yeah, it's camping no matter what. Yeah, like if I'm not, honestly, if I'm in a fifth wheel in the middle of the city, like that's still camping in my opinion. I do not want to go real camping. No. Like there's some fun aspects of it, and I feel like as a kid it's like way more appealing and like exciting. And as an adult you kind of get used to having a toilet, you know, a shower, running water, and you're just like, the appeal is not really there. Like yes, it's fun to be like outside and stuff, but if it's like end of July and 100 degrees out, the last thing you want to do is like come back into camp to sit outside more. Like you want to be outside, but you also want to go in for an hour, cool off, you know, all that stuff. Gotta go. I'll catch you on the replay. Okay, Dawn, you have a good day at work. Yeah. The kids always kind of like, well, I doubt they're in Ridge now that they're kind of getting into the same older phase that we are. Where it's like, this has lost its luster, but like Carvin, my nephew, when he was here, and I'm sure my other nephew would be the same way, they were like, can we please put the tent up and stay in the backyard? Like for them, last year when we were at the lake, they were like begging to stay in a tent, and I'm like, why would we stay in a tent when we have a fifth wheel and a cabin? Like we don't need to set up a tent. It's fun until I get ready to rest. Right, and then there's like mosquitoes, it's 8 million degrees in there. It's like, this is losing its fun. Okay, I can't find my Ophir waterproof, and I guess I'm not going to take the time to search everywhere for it right now. Maybe I'll try Ophir's all-in-one and see how I like that today. Yeah, I have no clue where that is. I know I have one still that has some left in it. Or I think I do. You know what I forgot to do before I started this mascara was my setting spray, but oh well. But I actually love that kind of stuff. Like, I love being at the lake when it's hot. I love the mountains. All that. I don't love the cold, though, so that is something. Waterproof mascara is out of stock. Okay, thank you. Can I recommend a cream for mosquitoes when you go? Please do, Robin. I actually have, like, you know how sometimes you'll be, like, outside or whatever, and I'm pretty sure, like, one mosquito just bites you, like, over and over and over again. I think that might have happened to me, or maybe, like, one was in my bedroom or something, because on the backs of my knees, I have, like, 2 to 4 mosquito bites on both of them. I'm like, how the heck did this happen? And it was, like, instantly, you know what I mean? Like, I went from either not having or not noticing that I had any bug bites to, boom, the backs of my legs are super, super itchy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the heck? I don't know when they got me. I actually like this makeup look. A little pop of orangey, like a nude orangey. This could be a good everyday, any occasion look that I feel like is just fresh. You can dress it up, dress it down. Pretty mild, so I feel like if you're a little scared to wear like kind of brighter colors and stuff, I feel like this is a perfect makeup look for you. I get eaten alive. Oh my gosh, I know. One thing that's been really bad at the lake we go to the last few years has been biting flies. There's still mosquitoes. Obviously, it's a lake. There is always going to be mosquitoes, especially around large bodies of water. But the biting flies the last few years, last year it wasn't that bad. It seemed like they kind of showed up like the day we left. But the years before that, it was like you could barely stand to be outside. Like they were that bad. Yes, we all need that mosquito bite recommendation, Robin. Or cream. Alright, I'm gonna do a second coat. I'm gonna just use some of this maroon. Maybe add a little kind of dimension to it. Probably what it'll do is take the curl out. What little bit I had going. Okay. I think we're done. I'm just gonna see if Robin's mosquito recommendation comes through while I put my perfume on and get out the couple things I need for my hair tutorial. This is Vanilla Baby by Truly. If you need a good perfume, everybody loves this one. I'm not even worried if you'll love it or not. It's one of those everybody perfumes, and it has a really nice body oil that I love. And it smells exactly the same. Like, you know, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes stuff will be scented. Like, it'll say it's the scent of this perfume or this body spray, but the lotion or the body oil or whatever doesn't smell the same. You know what I mean? This one really does. And it gives a nice, pretty glow. And it's hydrating, so that's nice. The cream/lotion is Johnson Skin Nourish Creamy Oil. It's not for mosquito protection, but as come to be known as a go to like Avon Skin So Soft was. Oh yeah, because I remember people saying that worked really well. Oh, now I have makeup on my hands. I use it every weekend and it is working wonders for me. Smells good too. I'll send you a picture through Messenger and you can share it. Thank you, Robin. That would be awesome. And I would love to be able to have something that's mosquito repellent that doesn't smell like mosquito spray or burn the shite out of my skin like mosquito spray. So please do, and then I will share it. Okay, I gotta find a couple little things. What are you? Okay, I gotta find a curling iron that I haven't used for a bajillion years. Because I mostly use it for Zuri's hair. I really don't use it on my hair very often at all. I prefer like the Leduo or something from the Leduo family. A flat iron, something like that. But Zuri loves the Le Pirouette, which is the self-rotating curling iron. And yeah, I need to use that today. If I can find it, I found one. I need the smaller one though. If you guys could see the absolute lack of organization in my... Look, I just found a squishy. What's that doing in there? Or whatever the heck those things are called. I thought it was pink, but the one I have is black. I found it. Okay, I actually do have some organizing I'm gonna do though. You guys will be so proud when I get it done. Found it. Okay, I am gonna go fix my hair. I will post a tutorial on Instagram, and I'll try to remember to do it on Facebook too. I have a couple other ones I need to post on Facebook. My mascara is dry. I think we can set. I'm just gonna hold it further away. Maybe I should wait until the mascara dries for another minute. Anyways, I'll post the hair tutorial for sure on Instagram, and I'll post it on Facebook eventually, but sometimes I forget, or like I just posted, so not that anybody cares. I'm the only person that thinks about that. I hope you girls have an amazing day. If you are new here, my light seems like it's sucking lately. What's better? Is that better? I was gonna say, I feel like you like can't see. So this is what it's been at. Yeah, that seems darker, doesn't it? Okay, that or... I feel like that maybe it looks a little brighter. I feel like it's been looking so dark lately, but maybe that's too yellow. I hate this light, actually. I just need to get a new one. Anyways, if you're new here, I go live Monday through Thursday between 8 and 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. I rarely miss a day. We usually do makeup, but sometimes we do hair. Sometimes I'll do my nails on live. I'm probably going to put on a new set of nails tomorrow. But anyways, on the weekends, I go live sporadically. Sometimes not at all. The time changes every single time. It's always different. So if you want to hang out with me, just turn notifications on. Within 2 weeks, Facebook will probably turn them back off because that's just what it likes to do. But you can hang out with me until that happens, and then you'll have to turn them back on. And yeah, if your notifications don't work, because it seems that is a problem often. I always go live Monday through Thursday, sometime in that time frame. So you'll catch me whether you have notifications on or not. Now you're itching all over. Oh no, Barbara, thinking about it. The bright looks yellow. So this looks yellow right now. I don't know what to do. It just doesn't, like, something isn't right with it. You know what I mean? I just can't quite pinpoint it. Like, I'm like, this just isn't... When I'm, like, recording a video, I'm like, it looks like my forehead's all, like, shadowed and... I don't know. I wish I just had, like, a really good window or something, but I don't. Anyways, you girls have an amazing day. If I don't see you this weekend, I hope you have the best weekend. And I'll see you guys Monday. I think I probably will be live this weekend, but no promises. So, anyway, bye, guys.